5 seasons of blood, 5 seasons of madness. And after years of waiting, The Boys finally delivers the moment fans believed could never happen. Homelander falls. But what shocked me most about the series finale was not the violence, the deaths, or even the final battle itself. Surprisingly, The Boys ends on something far more dangerous in today's world: hope. And somehow, that emotional choice works. Episode 8 immediately feels heavy with inevitability. The world is collapsing under Homelander's rule. Fear controls every room, and even the heroes themselves no longer believe victory is possible. Yet inside all that darkness, Annie January becomes the emotional heart of the finale. Her conversation with Marie Moreau quietly defines the entire ending. Marie still believes she should be fighting on the front lines. She wants to stop Homelander directly. She wants revenge. But Annie explains something much bigger than winning. She says the fight is about keeping the light burning. Honestly, that line hits harder than any explosion in the episode, because for years The Boys built itself on cynicism. Superheroes were corrupt, corporations were monsters, governments were useless. Humanity itself often looked pathetic. Yet in its final hour, the series suddenly asks a terrifying question. What if hope matters anyway? And strangely enough, that message lands. Of course, this is still The Boys, so the road to that hope is covered in corpses. The finale kills multiple major characters. And while some deaths feel brutal enough, others honestly feel surprisingly quick for a series famous for grotesque punishment. The Deep's ending, for example, is satisfying in concept, but almost too merciful considering everything he's done. After years of manipulation and humiliation, fans probably expected something even uglier. Still, Homelander stealing the spotlight remains inevitable. One of the darkest comedic moments comes when Homelander casually murders a parody version of Elon Musk by launching him into space. The scene perfectly captures why Anthony Starr's performance remained terrifying until the very end. Homelander doesn't kill because he must. He kills because he feels entitled to reality itself. That's why the Oval Office showdown works so well. Everything narrows down to one room: Homelander, Butcher, Kimiko, Ryan, and the future of humanity hanging between them. The fight itself is chaotic and brutal, but emotionally, the real focus becomes powerlessness. For the first time in the entire series, Homelander experiences fear. Kimiko unlocking her new light-based ability becomes the turning point. Instead of overpowering Homelander physically, she strips away the thing he worshipped most: his godhood. And suddenly the monster becomes small. Ryan restraining his father while Butcher slowly crushes his skull with a crowbar is genuinely disturbing to watch, not because of the gore, but because of what it symbolizes. Homelander dies exactly how he lived: screaming, desperate, and emotionally hollow. No applause, no worship, no godhood, just fear. And honestly, Anthony Starr absolutely deserved a finale this memorable. But the emotional core of the episode belongs to Billy Butcher. For years, Butcher convinced himself he was different from Homelander. More human, more justified, yet Season 5 constantly forces him toward the exact same darkness. By the finale, he is fully prepared to commit genocide against Supes, if it means finally ending the nightmare. That's what makes Huey pulling the trigger so heartbreaking. It is not just the death of a teammate, it is the death of a friendship. Huey understands something Butcher never could. Hatred cannot become the foundation of a better future. The series repeatedly compares Butcher to Homelander because both men eventually become consumed by rage, ego, and revenge. Even Ryan recognizes it. When Ryan tells Butcher, "You're not a good person either," the line lands like a knife. Because deep down, the show knows Butcher stopped being a hero a long time ago. He simply became the lesser monster. That is why the finale may divide audiences. On the surface, everything feels almost too clean. Homelander dies, the boys survive, evil loses. Certain plot resolutions happen very quickly, maybe even too conveniently. After years of political allegory and brutal satire, some viewers may expect a more cynical conclusion. And honestly, I understand that criticism. Part of me expected Homelander's downfall to come from collapsing public support, corporate betrayal, or the billionaire machine abandoning him once he stopped being profitable. That direction would have matched the show's political themes perfectly. Instead, Boys chooses emotion over cynicism. It chooses love over rage. And somehow, despite all the blood and chaos across 5 seasons, that softer ending feels strangely earned. The series also avoids pretending the world is magically fixed afterward. Corruption still exists, Vought still survives, politics remain broken, extremism still poisons society. Even with Homelander dead, the damage he caused does not disappear overnight. That realism saves the ending from becoming too optimistic. What impressed me most is that The Boys never betrays its identity completely. The finale still feels angry, messy, violent, and darkly funny. But beneath all the gore, the show quietly admits something it spent years resisting. People still need something to believe in. And after watching this universe drown in blood for so long, maybe audiences needed that too. The final image mirrors the opening of the series itself, but this time there's something different hidden inside it. Peace. Fragile peace. Temporary peace. But peace nonetheless. For a show built entirely on corruption and hopelessness, that might be the most shocking ending possible. Thank you for watching Movie Rush. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Did The Boys give Homelander the ending he deserved? Or was Butcher the real tragedy all along?